Hey, what's up guys, Jack here from Salute the Magpie, back again with another review, and this week our pals in Hopes Up High have released an EP called Fingers Crossed, Eyes Closed, so we're going to go ahead and review it. But here at Salute the Magpie we like to remain unbiased, so let's get into it. So Hopes Up High are a 5-piece pop punk band from Arbroath in Scotland. They're straight up pop punk. You can compare them to the likes of early Blink, Neck Deep, Waster, Rome. They know exactly what they are, they do it well, so let's get into the review. Fingers Crossed, Eyes Closed is a 6-song EP and is a follow-up from their first one, We Were Just Kids. So the EP starts off with Rejection, the lead single that was premiered on our page as well, and it starts off with this lead guitar and it kicks in to these really punky drums and this real punk riff, which is very nice. And then that leads very nicely into Don't Worry About It, this very sort of jumpy song once again, and really keeping to those punk roots as well. And then in the middle of the EP we have Had Enough, which is my personal favourite. Very jumpy, very bouncy, and I can see it going off in a live environment, to be honest. So the energy's kept right up until this point, and then we have track number 4, Tonight, which is the pop punk ballad, the acoustic track. Now I'm personally not a fan of these pop punk ballads, these acoustic songs, because they're done way too many times. Probably the last one that was good was probably the first one in A Part of Me. Since then everyone's tried to copy it and redo it and rehash it, and I don't think it's very good, and I think it should just die. Pop punk is not made for slow songs, it's made for fast beats, catchy choruses, and that just isn't what acoustic songs are about. That's my personal opinion. A lot of these tracks work for a lot of bands and fans really like it, so fair play to them. And then we hit the last 2 tracks of the EP, Altruistic and What Are We Waiting For, which really gets the energy back up, it gets the blood pumping. And I really like what they've done with the riffs on this EP. It gets me going, it gets my head bobbing, and it gives me hope for what they can do in the future, to be honest. The vocals on this album really are for those who like pop punk. If you're not into pop punk and that pop punk vocal that is typical of, you know, Blink or Waster or someone like that, then it's maybe not for you, but it definitely fits in really well with what they're trying to head for. I can just see all these tracks going off live. I mean, crowd surfing, jumping up and down, it can really make for a really cool, intimate pop punk show. If you're looking for your new favourite small pop punk band, look no further. Hopes Up High have got some real promise behind them, and I hope that they can, you know, really kick on from this EP and get an album out there. Generally speaking though, this UK pop punk scene is really exploding at the moment. You've got bands like Hopes Up High, but also Coast to Coast, High Lives, Weather State, those sorts of bands as well, really gaining steam. And I feel as if in the US there's not as many bands coming through in the same way that the UK ones are. So that's been our review of Hopes Up High's EP, Fingers Crossed, Eyes Closed. Now if you want to hear the EP for yourself, make sure you head over to their Facebook page. The link's in our description for that. So if you're in a small upcoming band and you want us to review your music, then make sure you get in contact with us on Facebook at Salute the Magpie. Again, we'll have the link in the description for that. I've been Jack from Salute the Magpie, and we'll see you next time.